Hey guys, what's going on? SpitBrix here, back from another LEGO Ninjago video. In this video, we're going to be comparing the brick-built models of the Summer 2019 Ninjago sets to their animated version in the official Season 11 episodes. We've been getting a lot of the different episodes in Ukrainian, and some of the English ones are finally starting to emerge. We know some of the schedule that they're going to be coming up very, very soon, so be sure to stay tuned for that, of course. But we're going to be going through and comparing these. It's really interesting to see how the animators will interpret the different builds and put them into the episodes and vice versa. We know that it goes two ways, both back and forth. We're going to look at each of the sets, each of the main ones I should say. We're not going to be including the Spinjitzu Slam sets for the purpose of this video. However, we are going to check out all of the others and we're going to go by set number. So the first one here is Lloyd's Journey, and it's kind of unfortunate this happens to be the first one because since this set is primarily sort of a battle scene here with some different minifigures and of course Akita in her wolf form, as far as what we can compare it to in the episode so far, really we only have this one trailer scene in which we have this sort of animal on the left that looks like it could be the wolf just by judging by the ears on it, the little part off the side of his face and his paws. It looks very similar. Of course it's a different color. We don't know if this is going to be Akita or not, or if it's just another wolf that they run into, but as of this time I'm just gonna leave it here for this set. Alright, so quick update here. As I was editing this video, there's actually been an official poster for Ninjago Season 11 that was revealed. Here it is, and down on the very bottom, you guys can see Akita in her wolf form, and so that's kind of what we can expect for her to look like for these upcoming episodes, so I just wanted to add that in, and let's go ahead and jump back to the regular video. Let's go ahead and move on to the sets that have been accurately represented in the TV show so far, or in the episodes. The first one here being Cole's Dirtbike, and to be honest, I didn't like this set at the very beginning, but it's starting to grow on me and actually think it is a pretty decent set as I look back at it. Here we can see Cole on his Dirtbike in the Desert of Doom, and as far as any spoilers, don't worry, I'm going to try and keep all those out of this video. We're simply going to be looking at some screenshots that won't really give you any contextual evidence of what's going on. I'm going to try and not explain exactly what's going on, so if you haven't watched the episodes, don't worry, I'm gonna try and keep it spoiler free here. And as far as this image here, it gives us a great overview of the animation of Cole's Dirtbike that we can see throughout the episodes. Now from this point forward, all of the brick built sets will be on the left and all the animation will be on the right, so you guys can compare them a lot easier. On the right there is whenever the ninja found that they basically had an underground base or underground HQ where all these vehicles were being made basically without them even knowing, since they were too busy being lazy and playing video games. But this is whenever Cole first sees his dirt bike. I think the animators overall did a very good job of accurately representing the build, because it doesn't look that much different, but as far as the things that are different, the flag on the animated version is a bit larger, and there's that sort of piece that goes over the back wheel, and that's really not apparent on the brick-built model, but that totally makes sense. Of course, the animated version, the animators want it to look like it is finished, it is complete, and for LEGO, it needs to be logical for them to actually build it with LEGO bricks and for it to look good at the end, and so it makes sense that there are still going to be differences between the two, and I think that's what's kind of cool, is identifying those differences and some of the similarities. But let's go ahead and move on to some of the other sets. We have the Shuricopter, another really awesome vehicle that the ninja get to utilize for Season 11. I think this is a really, really cool set, and as far as whenever it was first introduced, we get to see Pixel pretty much fly it in, and whenever Zane is able to get in it, we get some pretty good shots of it. The new animation over on the right, I feel like still fits Ninjago, although they are new animators, as you probably know by now. I think it still adequately fits what we know Ninjago as, and here's a sort of overview of the Shuricopter. You guys can see all the little aspects of it. I think this is even more accurate than the dirt bike that we were just looking at. Pretty much everything about it is the same, it's just more of the animated style instead of blocky and brick built. Moving on to the Fire Fang set, we have the only set that's really geared towards the Pyro Vipers specifically for this season, which makes it very, very unique compared to the others. As far as the Fire Fang's presence in the episodes so far, it's pretty much everywhere. It's been in all the trailers, it's been in basically all the episodes, and it definitely seems like it is the preferred method of transportation for Asphira. Here you can see her riding this sort of Fire Fang on the very top with the sort of throne on the very top, and I think that this is one of of the ones where the animation definitely differs from the blocky brick built form, because overall it is a serpent, it is sort of a snake, so it needs to have those very rounded edges, in which you really can't get with Lego bricks. Let's be honest, you can get it, you know, kind of smooth looking, but definitely not like animation can. There's also just some differences on the head. Of course, we don't have those big plastic pieces, which I'm not a huge fan of those really big plastic pieces, but really what else can you do, right? As far as the scaling, it definitely appears that the Fire Fang itself is much larger compared to the throne on top where Asphira is sitting, but really I'm just nitpicking at this point. To be honest, I think it still looks very good in the episodes. Let's move on to the Katana 4x4 here. This is Kai's vehicle for the season. We also get Nia in this set, but we're going to focus on the Katana 4x4. Of course, we have seen this a lot, just like the Dirtbike for Cole, and we get to see some really cool shots of it. I think that this is my favorite vehicle for this season incorporated in the episodes. I think it looks very, very stunning, and it just, the color combinations, the gold accents on the wheels, all look very, very nice. Here you can see the brick built over on the left, and the animated version from the season 11 episodes over on the right. From this image alone, it appears that the animation style is a little bit higher above the ground than the brick built version. However, I believe that's just from this sort of perspective, because the next one, as it is driving, looks very, very similar to the brick built version. I'm pretty sure there's only one detail that's really different between the two, and that is the engines over on the sides. The animated version is more of a silver, rounded at the top, as opposed to the brick built one. I don't know, is this the most accurate representation from the brick built model to the animation? Let me know down below. Let's move on to Lloyd's Titan Mech, and although we haven't gotten much of Lloyd's Titan Mech, at least we have gotten one screenshot from one of the trailers for basically a split second, so we get to see it a bit here, and that's the only image we have up to this point. Now, I believe season 11 is going to be broken into 2 chapters, so the first like 15 episodes maybe is going to be on the Pyro Vipers, and the last 15 will be on the Blizzard Samurai, or some sort of idea like that. Not completely confirmed at this point, but that's just kind of what I'm thinking. We're moving on here to the land bounty pretty quickly, because there really wasn't any other images for Lloyd's Titan Mech. The land bounty here, though, definitely does. It's had a very, very large role so far in the episodes for season 11. Here you guys can see it rolling down the hill. I increased the saturation a little bit on this one so you guys can see all the colors and the details that are put into this bounty for the animation. Big props to the animators for this one as well. It's definitely not the same as having a Destiny's bounty in the episodes, but hey, I guess we should be happy with what we got. Here's a very nice visual representation comparing the two, the build and the animated styles. I think the wheels just look really, really nice. It's a very common trend for these vehicles. I know Kai's 4x4 has that, as well as Cole's Dirtbike and the Land Bounty. It appears that is the favorite wheel for the Ninja to use for their vehicles. From this image, we can see a little bit more of the front of the bounty, which in my mind is pretty much the ugliest part. I don't really like how that's designed personally, but hey, it is accurate to the brick-built version, so I guess there's that. And lastly, we have the castle of the Forsaken Emperor. Now, just like Lloyd's Titan Mech, we haven't gotten specific images of it, or in detail, I should say. We really only have a few, and they're all from the trailer. So, of course, from some of Zane's perspective, we get to see the castle of the Forsaken Emperor. You can kind of make out the small side builds on the side of the castle, and of course, a very, very highly detailed castle in the middle. Now, if we were to compare these two, we've really gotten not many super clear images of this, but we have gotten a good image of the dragon and the Ice Emperor himself sitting on the throne. So the throne is in the very back of this set. You guys can just make it out in the back between those two pillars on the brick built model, and here on the right we have the Ice Emperor sitting there with his staff. And we also have the Ice Dragon. There's this sort of dragon of the Emperors that he rides around, and this was also featured in one of the trailers, so we get to see that. The glowing blue eyes are a nice touch, and I believe the dragon is simply darker just because of the fact that it is dark around him. And that's going to conclude today's video, comparing and contrasting the brick-built version of the Summer 2019 Ninjago sets to the Season 11 episodes. Hope you guys found this interesting and enjoyable. If you guys entered the giveaway for Summer 2019, be sure to stay tuned here, as I am going to announce the winners right after this. But for those who didn't enter the giveaway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys want to watch more, be sure to check out more on my channel. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Leave a like on the video if you guys did enjoy, and if you guys want to see an updated version once we get more episodes, be sure to let me know down below. Alright, let's go ahead and go pick a giveaway winner. Alrighty guys, it is finally the time to pick the winner of the Summer 2019 Ninjago giveaway on my channel. First off though, thank you guys so much for the support lately on the videos. It's been insane. You guys have been smashing that like button, which is highly appreciated. It really does mean a lot to me. Secondly, if you do not go on to win this giveaway, don't worry. I've got another giveaway coming really soon. I've planned it out. It's going to be a relatively short one just like this one, so be sure to keep those notifications turned on so you guys do not miss out. Without further ado, let's go ahead and select the winner for the giveaway. As you can see here, I'm on a website, a random YouTube comment picker website. Let's go ahead and paste in the URL. I'm only going to be taking one comment per user, and that's what this site is able to do, so that ensures a fair giveaway, which is very, very important to me. As you can see here, we have all the comments loading in. I believe there's going to be around 3,000. I'll cut back to whenever we're about to be done. Alright, we're getting really close here. We have 3,227 unique comments on the video, it appears. So as you can see here, let's scroll down. We have one winner that we want. Of course, no duplicates, only one per winner. Of course, let's go ahead down here, click Run Picker, and pick the winner of the giveaway. The winner is Zach the Zane Fan. He says, "I love your videos, SpitBrix. There's no way I'll win, but I'm trying anyway." Well, congratulations, Zach. You did actually win. You're going to be taking home both of these sets. Be sure to comment down below so I can see you, or if you have Instagram, DM me at SpitBrix. Just provide some verification, like maybe a screenshot or a picture of your comment verifying that it is you, and I will for sure get your information and send out your prizes to you. Congratulations to you. For all of you guys who did not win this giveaway, don't worry, there's a lot more coming in the future, but be sure to congratulate Zach down below. If he does comment, maybe give his comment a thumbs up, give him some congratulations, because this is a very lucky victory for him in winning these sets. That's going to wrap it up here. Hope you guys did enjoy this opportunity to win some of the different sets. As always, I'm SpitBrix. I'll see you guys in the next video, coming very soon.